Welcome to Study Loop.
So now we'll work on problem 152 from chapter 17. Here, we're asked to name a compound that we could add to a solution for each of the following to make a buffer and explain our reasoning. So for A, we have acetic acid. So for acetic acid, we need to add the conjugate base, so we could add a compound like sodium acetate. Acetate, we know, is the conjugate base for acetic acid. So any cation paired with that, it could be potassium acetate, anything with acetate. And it would work because it introduces the conjugate base. And so then we can look at part B, where we have nitrous acid. We have sodium nitrite. And so the conjugate acid for sodium nitrite would be nitrous acid, which is HNO2. And this would work because it introduces the conjugate acid. For part C, we have ammonia. So we could introduce the conjugate acid for ammonia, which is ammonium. And then any anion will work. We'll use ammonium chloride. And this works also because it introduces the conjugate acid. So we can look at part D now, where we have potassium formate. So formate's conjugate acid would be formic acid. And so this works again because we're introducing the conjugate acid. And for the last part, we're told the compound that we have is sodium Na2HPO4, and that there are two possible answers. So since we have multiple deprotonations of the phosphate or phosphoric acid, we can look either with an additional proton if we want to add the acid, or we can look with one less proton if we want to add the base. So we can write both here as options. I think it's only asking for one, but we can show both. It should be H. Two PO4. This would be the conjugate acid, or we could introduce Na3PO4, and then this one here would be introducing the conjugate base. So either would work.